Hi, I'm Gary White for Channel 6, Central Kentucky Television, and I'm here with Dr. Tricia Ciccone at Central Kentucky Optometric Associates with offices in both Lebanon and Springfield. And as we're recording this, it is summertime.
Yes, yay,
right. Yes.
Summer's here, finally.
Exactly. So that means a lot of fun for a lot of people, but also it's a time, even though you're out of school, to be thinking about the next school year for some people. Because if you're going to be going to school for the first time, kids need to get an eye exam. Is that right?
Yes, it's a law in the state of Kentucky. If your child is entering school for the first time, whether it be a public school or parochial school, the Archdiocese in Kentucky also requires it that you have to have a baseline eye exam before you're allowed to enter school, whether it be preschool, kindergarten. Say you moved here from another state, if your state might not have required it, but the state of Kentucky does require it, so the kids will have to get their eyes examined. So entering preschool for the first time, kindergarten for the first time, or any public school in Kentucky for the first time, or anyone entering the Archdiocese in Kentucky for Catholic schools.
And what are you looking for that test?
Well, again, depending on the age of the child. The younger the child, we're looking for any developmental issues. We want to make sure they have a good refractive status in each eye. That means they're getting a good clear image with each eye, making sure there's no strabismus or conditions that may lead to amblyopic conditions where the vision doesn't fully develop in one eye. And we're also screening and looking for any health problems that could affect. So we really want to look for any visual problem that might interfere with good visual development and good learning development.
Absolutely. And August may seem a while away, but you really should get your appointment set up.
Yeah, it's just right around the corner. We are scheduling into July now, and it won't be long before those July slots are filled up. So both offices, we're trying to keep slots open for kids. We know this is the need there, but lots of times folks wait till the last minute, and then they're under in a pinch because we don't have enough slots opened up.
So give a call to Central Kentucky Optometric Associates with offices in both Lebanon and Springfield and get set up for the kids so they can go to school starting next year, right?
Absolutely. Back to school starts right when school gets out.
That's right. And also you might want to get an exam just for the kids, just kind of keep them on track. Do you
absolutely.
recommend that every year?
Yes, every child should have an eye exam at least once a year. One is to check their refractive status, and two, to make sure that their eyes are working well together, and three, to make sure they're nice and healthy. Those are important things to good development and good visual learning. There are some vision problems that can occur in children that aren't so easily detected by screenings and by other people that can interfere with reading and effective learning. So sometimes those subtle visual and oculomotor problems or visual perception problems sometimes can get overlooked also.
Absolutely.
So,
And as we said, it is summer, so there's also other things you need to be aware of, right?
Yeah, one question that I get asked a lot is, can I swim in my contact lenses? We really don't recommend that anybody swim in their contact lenses because there are microorganisms that can adhere or stick to your contact lenses that can cause serious sight-threatening problems and issues. The smartest and best thing to do is to get yourself some sports goggles or some swim goggles, and you can do that and do it pretty inexpensively. You know, for about $40 you can get some Hilco prescription swim goggles, and really that would be the best way to go.
You get them here?
You can get them here or the office in Springfield. Yep.
Okay. And also, I think you've said before that if you do swim in them, make sure you don't sleep in them.
Absolutely. And do not ever sleep in a lens that you've been swimming in.
Yeah. Now, also, it's allergies. A lot of people get some allergies and some different things in the spring, in the summer. What are some of the signs that somebody needs to be checked for allergies?
You know, itchy, watery red eyes are probably the most common thing. And they can be associated with or without some nasal symptoms also. And sometimes just taking an oral medication will help your eyes also, but sometimes you don't need the oral medication. Sometimes you just have eye symptoms, and so just an eye medication will help. One thing you don't want to do is just take Visine and get the red out drops. You really want to address the allergy. Antihistamines help the symptoms and will help the allergic reaction, but they don't stop the allergic reaction from occurring. The best drops are the antihistamine mast cell stabilizers, and they're kind of a combination. They've got antihistamine action and mast cell stabilization, and those will help to keep you comfortable longer. One of the more common over-the-counter drops is called Zatador OTC Ketotifen, and you can get those medications over the counter. If you're using those twice a day and still not getting significant relief, then you need to come see us.
Absolutely. And we talked about swimming with goggles, but also if you're doing some yard work, you might want to take care to have glasses or goggles, something to protect your sight.
Safety goggles, prescription or not, safety glasses with a wrap. You need a nice strong polycarbonate lens for those to help you from impact resistant, whether you're weed eating or running a mower or leaning down in the garden. You don't want to poke your eye with a rose bush or a yucca plant, or I've seen a lot of injuries from that, and people just don't think about that. And a twig from a plant or a tree branch or a rock coming up and flying at you, or a lot of people will get into their flowers and stuff and they'll get pollen on them, and then their eye will itch or water, and they'll go up and touch their eye with that pollen, and next thing you know, their eyes swollen out to here, and they've got an acute allergic reaction that needs some attention. So you just wear that safety eyewear when you're outside and in the yard. And 4th of July is coming up, so everybody watch out with fireworks. And again, don't let kids handle, and adults shouldn't handle the stuff that's not legal. And kids shouldn't be handling, the little pop rocket things, the things they throw in the fire and they go, that's just not safe for kids to be handling those things. And adult supervision only, and make sure you're a safe distance away. And anybody handling fireworks should not only take, fire precautions, but high safety eyewear is so imperative.
And if you're watching those poppings, is it safe to watch them? Is there a certain distance that you need to be watching?
Well, the biggest, I would say, you're not going to burn your retinas or anything from watching them from far away, but the biggest danger is if they fly the wrong way and come at you and hit you in the face or the eye, and you could, potential sight-threatening injuries occur.
Absolutely. So again, that's some great advice from Dr. Trish Ciccone with Central Kentucky Optometric Associates, offices in both Lebanon and Springfield. You can call to set up your appointments for school. And what are phone numbers for people to give a call?
Lebanon is 270-692-1871, and Springfield is 859-336-9388.
And you're also online, right? So
we do. We have a website. It's visionsource.ckoa.com. Or you can just Google Central Kentucky Optometric Associates or Dr. Ciccone, Dr. Taylor. You can find us any different way that you Google us. You get on your website and you can request to schedule an appointment. It will send us an email, and then we go through those daily, and then, so we do try and go through those daily and get everybody called and scheduled. So
great. We
try and make ourselves available.
Well, thank you very much. Have fun and be safe this summer.
Yes, everybody have a great summer, and take care of your eyes.
All right, this has been Gary White for Channel 6, Central Kentucky Television.